Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Dragon Ball Z Broly's Second Coming. Now, as you know, Broly's Second Coming is pretty much a sequel to Dragon Ball Z Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, as well as being one of the few Dragon Ball Z films to get a sequel, much like the cooler films. Now, the premise of the movie is meant to be about Trunks, and also Videl, who look for the Dragon Balls. And after helping a village out to deal with a dinosaur problem, and also due to Goten's crying, ends up waking up Broly, who had been asleep frozen in ice for 7 years, and the opening was meant to kind of clarify that Broly survived after his last battle with Goku and is now back looking for revenge. And throughout the movie, it just becomes a really boring and dull Broly basher. I think at least with the first film, it had a bit of a plot because you had Vegeta afraid of Broly. You basically had the characters, having a better reason to fight. This one, on the other hand, just makes Broly a bit of a punching machine again. And this one, yeah, Goten and Trunks are just thrown in to be the kind of comedy relief. And they don't really feel that interesting. I know the point of the Buu Saga was meant to make them like the more kiddie version of Vegeta and Goku. And I know that as well, that the Game Boy Advance game, Buu's Fury, tries to fit this into the Buu Saga, much like with Fusion Reborn. Now, I kind of feel if they could have done the film again, I feel you could have had the film take place 3 years after the Cell games, or 4 years, have it that Gohan and his prep school are going to a kind of like town and village. Have it that, Gohan realizes in the frozen ice that Broly's still alive. And even have it that the shaman guy, Meljola, manipulates Broly when he's out to kind of take over the village and make him the new leader. This would have been a lot better. And I kind of feel what they try and do is, they throw in Krillin to be once again another comedy relief. And I do have a theory they were going to go with Piccolo until changing the story. And I do feel what they try to do is give Broly another screen time, which I think was a bit unnecessary, because I do agree with one of my friends, Adam, who works at CX, that they at least give Broly more of a motivation and a reason. I kind of feel here, on the other hand, they just make Broly looking back for round 2 with Goku. Goku sort of appears, but is meant to kind of portrayed as showing up for one moment and then disappearing, much like Bojack. And I kind of feel the movie really does waste Gohan's potential, which I do think Bojack Unbounded, and that film just was terrible. This, on the other hand, just feels a bit lackluster. It's not one of the best, not one of the greatest, and its second coming crashed down. So I think it deserves a thumbs down. Lackluster, waste of potential, and not really a good film. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.